Welcome back to SnowRunner, everybody, to hard mode, Michigan. So like I said, we're gonna do. Obviously, we're going to do. I never remember where these things are. It's dice and diesel, right? Yeah, we're gonna do this, but in order to do that, we have to fix this bridge. So we got to do tough negotiations first. So let's go get the planks from the sawmill and do that. Hey, get down! Why do you jump up there right when I start doing this? God, this cat drives me crazy. Just need you all to know that. The things I do for my wife. She jumps up in front of the TV and like goes full on up on her hind legs with her paws pressed on the TV. Like, stop. I don't want to do that. I'll get stuck. So anyway, this should be pretty good. We should be able to get these jobs done here, and after we do this, the other one, we should be able to get it. I'm trying to get 3 things done. This, the one we just talked about, and then the one that will unlock after this one. That's the goal for this episode, and I think it can happen. So let's give it a shot. I realized also whenever my last video when I was recording it, you know, I often will speak about like days of the week, even though it doesn't really matter because when I record these, I like set them to go live on certain days, and like depending on the month, I always upload every other day. So like depending on the month, some days it'll be even days and some days it'll be odd days, and it really just depends on how many days are in the month and how it works out to where at the end of the month, just like last month, my last episode came out on the 30th, but March has the 31st, so then the next episode came out on April 1st. So now in April we're on odd days. So like I wasn't really thinking about it, and when I was talking about it I was saying that there'd be an episode Friday, but there Saturday, but there won't be an episode Saturday because Saturday is an even day. So I don't know. Either way, just if I miss a day because I don't have a video to go live, then we're not gonna like I'm not gonna change the day of the week basically. So like if I miss a day, like say. Like today is Friday the 11th, so I have a video that's ready to go today. So this video that I'm recording today is for the 13th maybe? Or maybe I already have another one too, I'm not sure. I don't remember. Either way, say that I have a video going live today on the 11th. If I didn't have time to record a next video to go live on the 13th, then we would just skip the 13th. We'd skip the 14th, even if I was able to record a video like on the 13th or the 14th. But it was not, if I recorded a video, oh, this is getting really convoluted and messy now. All right, so if I did not have a video to go live for the 13th, but say I was like off work on the 13th and I managed to get one recorded, I would just publish it. I would schedule it to publish at noon if I got it done in time. If I did not, but I still got it done, then I would just publish it as soon as it was able to be published on the 13th. Now, say that's not the case and I don't have time to record a video on the 13th, I don't have one ready to go, I'm not going to publish it on the 14th. I will wait until the 15th for it to be published. That's just how I do it. It just makes the most sense to me. It kind of keeps me on a relative schedule without being on a schedule, if that makes sense. And I do think that that's kind of important for like YouTube's algorithm, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I know the YouTube algorithm likes consistent uploads at a certain time, at a certain day interval. Like I know that is important in the algorithm of YouTube. So I do like to try to stick to that. So like if I do miss a day, just know it'll always be on either the even or odd days that we're currently running on, depending on the month, and just keep an eye out. Like say I didn't have a video for the 13th, the next day that you would possibly get a video is the 15th. If I still don't post on the 15th, the next day you're going to possibly get a video is the 17th. So that's just kind of the way it's going to be. And it makes sense to me, so like that's just kind of how I'm going to do it. I really would like this tree to break or get out of my way. Either one. But I have a full day off today, so I might record more than one video. I don't know, though. I have some other things I want to do today. I really wanted to mow my grass, but it's rainy and gloomy again today, so I can't really do that. Don't really know when I'm going to get to mow my grass. It's going to be insane when I have to mow it. But it is what it is. The first time... Oh, excuse me. Yawning. The first time mowing grass in the spring is always the worst. I mean, I don't have a huge yard. It's like 1/3 of an acre. So, like, I just have, like, a, you know, self-propelled push mower. Like, I'm not fancy. I don't have, like, a 0-turn, none of that. And I just walk behind my mower and whatever. I mean, it's self-propelled, so I don't have to, like, push it, but I still have to push. But it's not bad. It takes me about an hour to mow my grass, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Now, if I had a riding mower or, like, a 0-turn, it'd take probably 20 minutes, but I don't. And I don't really have anywhere to store one either. I have a shed, but it's pretty shitty, and it has a hole in the roof that I need to repair. So, honestly, I'd like to just get a whole new shed, but I don't really think that's in the cards, because, one, it's really just the roof that's bad, and the doors are a little bad. I need to fix, like, the door frame a little bit, add some different, or take the old wood off, because it's kind of rotted, and put some new wood on and reattach the hinges, and then that'll be fine. But the shed otherwise is in relatively good shape. It's just the roof has a hole in it, so you know, when it rains, it just literally leaks water right into the shed. I mean, when I say hole, like, it's a hole. Like, you can see straight up to the sky when you're inside the shed, and like you could probably get your head in it. Like, it's a pretty large hole. Oh shit. I need a bigger thing for this. Alright, I might actually make a cut here because this is going to take a lot of time to get a different truck over here. So I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to get a different truck over here so that we can do this. Trying to get this out of here. I don't know what truck I'm going to use, to be honest. I'm going to see what I have, and honestly, the P16 would probably be really good to use, but I need something with a low saddle. I don't think the P16 can use a low saddle. Pretty sure the P16 can only use a high saddle. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of investigating here, and then I will I'm gonna make some cuts just because I think it'll be beneficial for the episode. So I'll be back with what I'm gonna do, and then we'll get this stuff done. So see you in a second. All right, so I realized in thinking about this, I jumped into one of my other save files and bought a P16 because I don't own one of those, to be honest, which I realize is blasphemy to some people. Which I was right. You can't put anything other than a high saddle on it. It can either have the high saddle or the long logging frame thing, which it makes sense. That's really what that truck was designed for in the real world, was logging or like heavy hauling. So the P16 would be great for heavy hauling stuff, but I can't use that otherwise. It's not going to be able to use the trailers that are around Island Lake because those need a low saddle. And I was like, oh shit, I could just use the twin steer, so that makes sense. So the twin steer was here on Smithville, over at the gas station. I'm going to run it up here to the garage, see if we can get any upgrades on it, and then I'll probably cut again, and I'll pick back up when I get over to Island Lake. But I want to see what we can put on this, and I figure I'd record it just because, you know, it makes sense. Alright. Can't do any engines. I could put an off-road gearbox on it. I do have one that I can use. I mean, it takes some fuel efficiency away. Okay, I can't do that. What tires are on here? I have mud jats on. Okay. I don't want to spend 15 grand on a winch. That's crazy. Have I done this? I must have done this already. Let's put that on. I don't have all-wheel drive for it. Alright, well, I mean, that's just gonna be what it is. Should we give it a paint job? I was like, how do I... Where are these other colors? I'm confused. Oh, I see. Alright, that's actually kind of dope. I'm not going to change the color of it, though. Anyway, that's just going to have to be what it is. Alright, so that's all we can do. Now I got to get this over to Island Lake, which is going to be quite the trek, so I will see you when we get back over there in just a second. Alright, well, we got it back over here. Wasn't too bad. I came through the swampy area. It was slow, but I didn't get stuck at all. This is going to be quite a bunch of trips, but it shouldn't really take that long. It's not that far. But I mean, we are going to have to do it in 3 trips. If I really wanted to be crazy too, I could take this Fleet Star over and I'll get gas on the way back. I could take the Fleet Star over and load it with the crane, but honestly, I don't even think this crane could lift these, so we're just going to pay the 150. Did I turn the engine off on that truck? I think I changed maps, so it should have turned it off by default. Right, I'm gonna drive around here and turn around so I don't have to potentially get stuck in any mud or anything with a heavy load on here. Look at the turn radius of this thing. It's so bad. Yeah, like, see, I'm already, like, sinking in the mud. Which is why I, might not be smart to do this. I don't know. Oh, right. I forgot. It's different spots on the map. Y'all probably know that too and are like, this dumbass thinks he's just going to have to drive to this thing 3 times. Now I remember. Well, this may be the only thing we get done in this episode. Because this is going to involve a lot of driving around on this map through slow, muddy slogs. I think we're okay, actually. Because the next one is over here. So I can just come back down this way and get fuel. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so this is probably going to take the whole episode, which that's fine, I guess. And I do think that this twin steer is the truck for the job, just because it's a 4-slot cargo, and you're given this truck on this map, so it does make sense. Oh no! So I'm gonna be honest here. I rolled this truck over and force closed the game so that it didn't save, and I don't have to fix it. I know that's a little bit of cheating, but that was just unfortunate, and I don't really want to deal with that, so. What? What is going on? What the hell? The wig wasn't moving at all. So yeah, straight transparency. If I can do that from time to time, I'm going to do that, because I don't want to roll over. It happened right here, which I'll probably leave that in, actually. But just so you know. But I tried to cut that corner a little bit, and it's a little cambered there, and just we rolled over. Come on. Alright, on to the next one. I'm going to record all of this too until I get it done, and I'll just have to make cuts where I can. This is just going to be more of an edit-heavy episode for me. I don't usually have to edit my episodes very much, but this one I'm definitely going to have to. So, there's a scout fuel trailer I'm going to pop in here and steal some fuel from. Okay. This turn's gonna be real hard to make with this twin steer. But it is actually the easier path, it seems like. It's just gonna be a lot of oh, it wasn't terrible. It's like a 3-point turn. Alright, now the next one is not there? It's gotta be, right? Yeah, I'm almost positive. I think we're just gonna go there because I'm pretty sure that's where it is. I just don't think it's showing up because I don't have that part of the map like uncovered. Going this way is probably not smart, but these bridges suck. It's really hard to get this twin steer across them. We'll go this way this time, and if it's a real pain in the ass, then I'm going to go the other way next time. It's not this one that's so bad, it's this second bridge. Because it's a pretty harsh angle that I got to turn. And it's really hard to get, because it's like if you fall off the road, then you can't get the twin steer back up on it. It's annoying. It's just gonna have to be one of these things where I like ride it to the edge. See? Yeah, I'm not gonna come this way again. That's sketchy. Well, we managed it, but I don't like that. I'm a little concerned, though, because where else would I get drilling equipment? I'm pretty sure that you just use these 3 things. Yeah, it's showing it now. Okay. That's just hard mode. It's weird thing. Oh, there's fuel right here, too. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to go to there. I believe all the bridges are fixed that I need to be fixed now, though. So I shouldn't have any problems there. And I think once we do this and the warehouse is open, we get the drilling equipment from the warehouse. So that'll be... because I need another drilling equipment for the next job. I'm not driving all the way around this thing now. I'll just back up. Or figure out a way to turn around without having to drive all the way around, because that was a pain in the ass. I don't need to watch that. Come on. I don't know, I mean, I know we have to still drive all the way down there and get that one too, but it's possible that we can get that other job done. I just don't know. We're gonna have to check our time once we get all these. I guess we're gonna go back through the sawmill because that's the simplest way to go. I really hate that bridge, and now that I have a load on here, it makes it a little scarier. But there's no way I'm gonna make this turn here, so we're gonna have to go. I know you have the torque to get up here, truck. I don't know why you were struggling. But yeah, there's no way I'd make that turn, so we gotta go this way. Might as well top up when I pass this. Well, actually, we're fine. We can get fuel from the other one. It is nice that that truck is here if I need to drive it around anywhere and refill anything. Even though it's super slow. I hate that truck. But it does the job. I know I bitched about that a lot in the last episode, and I apologize. I realize, like, after sometimes when I, like, record an episode how much I bitch about something, and I wonder if, like, that's annoying. I'm sure it probably is, but sometimes I just can't help it. It just annoys the shit out of me. easier coming back this way than it is going the opposite direction. Work email. No, 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 no. Oh my god. That was full-blown panic. Holy shit. What the hell happened there? Oh my god. I don't like this. I don't like how tippy you are, twin steer. Oh, this is why I don't use the twin steer, man. I hate how tippy this thing is. I don't even have it lifted, and it just wants to roll over. It's super frustrating. Like, you can't take this thing on any kind of camber. It just rolls over. Even without a load, it'll just roll over. It's kind of crazy. I know that this way is technically easier to go, but I'm going to go this way just because it's... There's enough stuff to pull myself along here that it's not really an issue. It's just slow either way, but... I mean, if I went the other way, I'd have to do that, you know, 3-point turn again, which isn't terrible, but... Again, it still takes time, so... I don't really think either way's faster, necessarily. Alright, last one. Pop up here and grab some fuel. Probably gonna copyright me. Alright, and let's be on our way to the last drilling equipment, which is further away, for sure. I wonder how easy it would be to go through that. I feel like probably not easy, but... Just do it the way we did last time. I need the front to be attached. Are we gonna go through the sawmill again? I feel like that's just the easiest way to go. It just freaks me out every time. I really don't like that one bridge. been recording for over an hour now. Granted, I don't have an hour worth of footage because I've been making stops and starts, but really got to swing this wide here. That's kind of how you do it. You got to winch the back end around. Cool. All right. Last bit's going to be in the dark, but this is what it is. The best way... to get there... Oh, I do need another bridge. Shit. Okay. I'm going to have to park this here because I need another bridge. Alright, change truck. I do need to fuel up this Fleet Star as well. We'll do that when we go past. Yeah, my crane arm is hooked, dude. What? Oh my god, finally. Jesus. That was wild. I've never seen that. Or not my crane arm, the anchor thing was like hooked in the sign. It was wild. Alright. This is probably really stupid to try and do it this way, but I just like feel like it makes more sense. We are definitely going to get this done, though. I'm not gonna not get this episode completed. Or I'm not gonna get this job not completed. I'll figure out a way to fit it all in the episode if I have to. If I have to cut out some unnecessary stuff, I will. Having to do this, though, has added a little bit of extra issue. They haven't made a map this size in a long time either. I don't think they've released a single map that's this size since this one. Although I think Tamir might have a map that's similar to this size. I don't know. This map's just a weird... It's like really long. It's not wide. Probably should have left the trailer back there. But... I am going to stop. Should probably stop here. And then just drive from here, because I don't want to get in the way. You came up to lay beside me. Oh, I didn't... Damn it. Just drive this up there and pick it up. Instead of trying to turn around. I gotta pick this up. I have never picked up this task. Alright. Alright. Last one. There's a stump there. Let's not run over any stumps, please. Alright, let's see if we can get this back without rolling over, too. Because I swear to God, I'll cheat again and force quit the game if I roll over. Even though the Fleet Star is right here, I don't know if the Fleet Star can flip this back over, and I don't know if the Fleet Star can pick up this cargo. So, we're going to be careful. Already off to a great start. Butthole puckered a little bit there. There's like even the slightest amount of camber just freaks me out in this thing. I hate leaving the Fleet Star down there, but that's just kind of how this game goes. I'll have to go get it at some point, because I'll need it again. I mean, in all honesty, we are getting pretty close to finishing Michigan. We don't have a whole ton left to do. Just some small tasks here and there, and then finish off these contracts. But the grand scheme of things, most of like the world event stuff is done. This is like the last part of it. These Dyson diesel jobs. Because the other ones are all logs, so like that doesn't matter really. That's all. That was all added after this released anyway. Because this game didn't release with logging. That was added later. Final fuel, we'll get it at the other little one. Which that's going to be out soon, but it's alright. What are we doing on time? It's going to be close. I think I'll be able to get all of this in though. Just trying to keep my truck stable, that's all. Alright, now remember, it did some crazy shit up here, so I'm going to be careful here as well. Okay. We're good. I'm not too worried anymore. Watch me flip it over now, though. That's the kind of shit that happens to me all the time. Although coming from this direction isn't bad, making this turn at all. But yeah, I'm going to end this here once we drop this off, just because we're already cutting it close on time, and I have some other clips I got to fit in here, so we're going to have to end this one here. It ended up being a lot more work than I thought it was, to be honest, which I should have realized that to begin with. But, you know, it's been a while since I played Michigan, so I didn't remember that you get all three of these from 3 different spots, which makes total sense that you do, but alright, I need some help. I need some help. Pull me out. I want to go to this side because I'm leaning. Damn it. Fat-fingered circle. Come on. What the hell? Pull me up. Thank you. This part doesn't usually give me much issue. We usually just cruise right through here. Except for now. That was weird. Alright. Cool. So now, harbor delivery, we take drilling equipment to Drummond Island, which we get from there. Why is there another one there? That's weird. I don't know. We'll just take it from here, though, because I'm pretty sure this gives me unlimited cargo of it now. Yeah. Or no, there's just one here. I don't know. That's where we're going to take it from, though. It just makes the most sense. Yeah. And then that's what we'll do in the next episode, which is going to give us 4,700, and then this is the big end one. Because then other than that, these are just like the other things. Like Dyson Diesel is like the main world contract. So we have 2 more big contracts to do, and then that's it for that. And then everything else we just got to do some cleanup. So hope you enjoyed. I know this episode was a bit of a mess, but leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Have a good one.